It's in the game.
Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas Memorial Stadium, the home of the Kansas Jayhawks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. So Kansas's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Gets the first and still running. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Jayhawks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grabbed by the receiver. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Get there, brought down at the 2.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the defense brings him down. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
I love the risky take here by this offensive coordinator and head coach, deciding to go for it on 4th and goal, and it pays off. Nice touchdown to get things going.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defense.
Breaks into the clear. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. That's an important first down on that running play.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Crosses the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Caught behind the line. It's Raymond. Breaking tackles and going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. And they hand it off to the back. He shreds the tackle. And they've got him behind the line. Great penetration by the defense. They finally get him down for a loss. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back, playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Fresno State! Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Jayhawks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Jayhawks are on the move here. Single back, takes the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a quick grab. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Jayhawks are in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Slides the quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Hey, finish! Finish!
And there's the handoff. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll give it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. There's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. And here comes the punter onto the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick throw over the middle. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He's back to throw again on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Jayhawks will line up on 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. He's got the first down and still motoring. Here he goes. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Raymond. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The back's got it. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Fresno State, 14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fighting off the defender. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. It's a shotgun run call. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Getting set. Here's second down. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. 3rd down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the completion made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Jayhawks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Jayhawks are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A short completion at the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He finds his man. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. And the Jayhawks with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. Now the important point after attempt.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, what a move. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Offense getting set. It's second down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Here's the option play. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Play action here on first down. He lets it go on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Running through the tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the wideout goes in motion. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They are pouring it on now.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And extra point.
Fresno State, 17.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? That's a design quarterback keeper. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
On the play. Brings up second down.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brings up 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
On the set.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Get set.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. This is the 6th play on the drive. It's a draw play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
He breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They're going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. We'll try to run it with the option. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
We make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
The Jayhawks will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They're going to run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. But barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they touchdown, Kansas. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talking about having a day? This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. He gets loose. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 14 in punt formation to kick it away.
See if he can make a play on this return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The Jayhawks have 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.